Good morning, students. This is your science class, and I think you all know that in our science class conducted by me, I have finished chapter number 10, and that is light reflection and refraction. I have completed. Today, I just want to start your new chapter, and that is a very important chapter for you. And this is the chapter number 11. And let's start. The chapter number 11 is the human eye and the colorful world. बच्चों ये जो चैप्टर है इसमें हमें फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द ह्यूमन आई इट्स स्ट्रक्चर and its working also we will discuss, and then we will discuss that what are the defects of the human eye. So if you see your NCERT textbook, in your NCERT textbook, the last summary points, as you know that in the summary points the whole chapter is there in a very short way. So here I have just represented some summary points for you. So let's start the chapter from summary of the chapter. Or you can say that the first point, as you can see on the slide, is the ability of the eye to focus on both near and distant objects by adjusting its focal length is called the accommodation of the eye. Is called the accommodation of the eye. Yes or no? Is called accommodation of the eye. We will discuss it later on uh, when we will go through with the working and construction part of the human eye. The second point which I want to tell you is the smallest distance at which the eye can see objects clearly without strain. विदाउट स्ट्रेन हम जितना क्लियरली देख सकते हैं दैट स्मॉलेस्ट डिस्टेंस इज कॉल्ड द नियर पॉइंट ऑफ द आई और द लीस्ट डिस्टेंस ऑफ डिस्टिंक्ट विजन. द स्मॉलेस्ट डिस्टेंस एट विच द आई कैन सी द ऑब्जेक्ट्स क्लियरली, जितना वो मिनिमम डिस्टेंस जहां तक आप किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट को क्लियरली देख पा रहे हैं बिना किसी स्ट्रेन के, that is called the near point of the eye, or you can say it is the least distance of distinct vision. And for a young adult with normal vision it is 25 centimeter. Please remember that for normal vision for a young adult the you can say near point is 25 centimeter. This is very important. Then later on we will discuss that what are the common defects of vision. These are myopia, hypermetropia and presbyopia. तीनों को आपने क्लास 8th में भी इनका स्मॉल डिस्क्रिप्शन पढ़ा है. यहाँ हम इनको कैसे इनका रे डायग्राम आप बना सकते हैं, how you can define the term myopia and how you can remove them. आप नॉट रिमूव, लेकिन हम ये कह सकते हैं कि हम उसको कैसे रेक्टिफाई कर सकते हैं, किस एक्सटेंट तक हम उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, दैट वी विल डिस्कस. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ मायोपिया? You know that it is also called short sightedness. The image of distant object is focused before the retina. What is retina? We will discuss in the construction part of human eye. This is the place where exactly the image should be formed. But in myopia defect, which is also called short-sightedness, the image is formed or focused before the retina. And myopia is corrected by using a concave lens of suitable power or focal length. In our previous chapter, we have connected these two terms, power and focal length. Yes or no? You know that I have defined the term power. Numerically, it is defined as the reciprocal of the focal length. And for a convex lens, focal length is positive, and for a concave lens, focal length is with negative sign. So dear students, please remember that in myopia, distant object is focused before the retina and it is corrected by using a concave lens. These types of questions may be asked in the short questions in your board examinations. The number two is hypermetropia. Hypermetropia means farsightedness. You can say image of nearby object is focused beyond the retina. You can say that if images, suppose if it is retina, if image is formed before retina, it is myopia, and if image is formed after the retina, the defect is called hypermetropia. तो आपको जो इमेज पीछे बन रही है उसको रेटिना पर लाना है, तो आपको क्या करना होगा, कौन सा लेंस काम में लेना होगा? Hypermetropia is corrected by using a convex lens. That is corrected by using a convex lens of suitable power. तो पावर, जैसा कि मैं आपको पहले भी बता चुका हूँ, पावर इज द रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ फोकल लेंथ. ओके, तो हम हाइपरमेट्रोपिया में कॉन्वेक्स लेंस का यूज करते हैं उसको रेक्टिफाई करने के लिए, करेक्ट करने के लिए. एंड मायोपिया कैन बी करेक्टेड बाय यूजिंग अ कॉन्केव लेंस ऑफ suitable power. The eye loses its power of accommodation at old age. Okay. Later on we will discuss a very important topic, that how a white light is split into its component and what the phenomena is called and how this phenomena occurs. So let's see, the point is the splitting of white light into its component colors is called dispersion. Dear students, we will discuss that in white light there is combination of 7 colors. तो व्हाइट लाइट का अपने कंपोनेंट्स कलर के अंदर जब स्प्लिटिंग होता है, then the phenomena is called dispersion of white light. And what's about the scattering? This is the last summary points. Scattering of light causes the blue color of sky. आपसे एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है, एमसीक्यूज में आ सकता है, why sky appear, why blue color of sky is there and reddish appearance of sun at sunrise and sunset. These are because of the term scattering. तो हम स्कैटरिंग को भी बच्चों डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे, डिस्पर्जन को हम डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे, सारे डिफेक्ट्स हमको बहुत डिटेल में पढ़ने हैं. और इन सबसे पहले हमें पढ़ना होगा दैट हाउ यू कैन डिफाइन ह्यूमन आई एंड व्हाट इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ह्यूमन आई. यू कैन सी इन द डायग्राम and its different parts one by one we will take in discussion, and how then you can explain the function of the human eye. फंक्शन के बाद में फिर हम बात करते हैं इसके डिफेक्ट्स की, जिनको हम वन बाय वन डिस्कस करेंगे. तो बच्चों मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आपको ये जो पॉइंट्स मैंने लिए हैं ये सारे आपको एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक में जो हमारी समरी पॉइंट्स हैं उनमें आपको मिल जाएंगे ये सारे पॉइंट्स. ठीक है, तो इन पॉइंट्स को आप बुक में से भी देख सकते हैं, और मैंने सारे पॉइंट्स आपको एक बार एक्सप्लेन कर दिए हैं कि दैट हाउ यू कैन डिफाइन द टर्म accommodation, what is the least distance of vision, and what's its value for a young adult for normal vision, 25 centimeter. Then myopia, short-sightedness, corrected by using a concave lens. Hypermetropia, far-sightedness, and corrected by the use of convex lens of suitable power. So let's start the chapter, and it is human eye. So first of all, we want to discuss that what is human eye. You know that no doubt the whole different parts of the body are important for us, but dear student, eye is the, you can say, most important, complex, or you can say useful part of our body. So let's start with human eye. As you can see on the slide that the eye is an important and one of the most complex sense organs that we humans are endowed with. It helps us in visualizing the objects and helps us in light perception, color and perception also. Besides, these sense organs are pretty much like cameras and they help us to see the objects when light coming from outside enters them. Okay. With the help of human eye, we all are eligible to see this colorful world. It is quite interesting to understand the structure and working of human eye. It helps us also in understanding how a camera also actually functions. So let's have a glance on the human eye, its structure and function. बच्चों बोर्ड एग्जाम में डायरेक्ट भी क्वेश्चन आता है कि आपको ह्यूमन आई का डायग्राम बनाना है, तो आपको डायग्राम की प्रैक्टिस बहुत अच्छे से करनी है। और जब भी आप डायग्राम बनाएं बच्चों, तो आपको लेबल्ड डायग्राम बनाना होगा ह्यूमन आई का। You have to when you represents all the parts of the human eye, you just write down the names of these different parts on the diagram, as you can see in the slide also, that all the parts are you have to just write in your diagrams just like this. Okay, in the diagram you can see that these are ciliary muscles. This part is called retina. This is optic nerve, and this is cornea, iris, pupil, and this is aqueous humor, and this is about the crystalline lens. So let's see. I'm just reading it out with you that a human eye is roughly 2.3 centimeter in diameter and is almost a spherical ball filled with some fluid. And what are the different parts of the human eye? You can see here: sclera, cornea, not corona, it is cornea, okay? Iris, pupil, and this is crystalline lens, retina, and optic nerves. These are the different parts of the human eye. So let's discuss one by one. Sclera is the first part. It is the outer covering. This is the outer covering. You can see in the diagram also. This outer covering जो आप देख पा रहे हो, जो मैं इस साइन को बिल्कुल चारों तरफ इसको मैं रोटेट कर रहा हूँ. It is the outer covering, a protective white layer, and this is called the sclera, white part of the eye. Yeah, the white part of the eye is called sclera. What's about the cornea? Cornea, this is the front transparent part of the sclera is called cornea. ये वाला जो पार्ट आप देख पा रहे हैं बच्चों, स्क्लेरा के जो फ्रंट का पार्ट है जो कि स्फेरिकल है, this spherical part is called cornea. And obviously light enters the eye through the cornea. Light enters the eye through the cornea. Now the other part in the structure of eye is iris. It is a dark muscular tissue and ring-like structure behind the cornea. This is called iris. The color of iris indicates the color of the eye. The iris also helps regulate or adjust by adjusting the iris. Okay. Now next is pupil. This is a small opening in the iris. Its size is controlled by the help of iris. This is very important. The size of the pupil is controlled by the help of iris. and it also controls the amount of light that enters the eye. It also controls the amount of light that enters in the eye pupil. Now the next is crystalline lens. Behind the pupil, there is a transparent structure called lens. You can see in the diagram, this one. ये जो pupil है बच्चों, इसके just पीछे ये जो आप लेंस देख पा रहे हैं, इसकी हम बातचीत अभी कर रहे हैं, लेंस. Behind the pupil, there is a transparent structure called a lens, and by the action of ciliary muscles, it changes its shape to focus light on the retina. It becomes thinner to focus distant objects. ध्यान देना बच्चों. It becomes thinner to focus distant objects. Distant object के लिए कैसा होता है? Thin हो जाता है. And becomes thicker to focus nearby objects. This is the property of the lens. Again, I am reading lens. Behind the pupil, there is a transparent structure called lens. And by the action of ciliary muscles, it changes its shape to focus the light on the retina. On the retina. रेटिना पर इमेज को लाने के लिए, फोकस करने के लिए इसके पास प्रॉपर्टी है. क्या प्रॉपर्टी है बच्चों? इट बिकम्स थिनर टू फोकस distant objects and becomes thicker to focus the nearby objects. And the important part is retina. It is a light sensitive layer that consists of numerous nerve cells. It converts the image formed by the lens into electrical impulse. Very important role of the retina is this. It converts the images. जो लेंस से जो इमेज बन रही है बच्चों, उसको इलेक्ट्रिकल पार्ट के अंदर कन्वर्ट करने का जो काम है वो रेटिना का है. एंड दीज इलेक्ट्रिकल इम्पल्स आर देन ट्रांसमिटेड टू द ब्रेन थ्रू ऑप्टिक नर्व. ये आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ रेटिना पर जो इमेज बनेगी थ्रू द ऑप्टिक नर्व, दिस इमेज इज ट्रांसमिटेड टू द ब्रेन. और फिर हम बात करते हैं ऑप्टिक नर्व. टू टाइप्स की हैं, कोन्स एंड रोड्स. कोन्स आर द नर्व सेल्स दैट आर मोर सेंसिटिव टू ब्राइट लाइट एंड दीज आर मोर सेंसिटिव टू डिम लाइट्स. तो बच्चों ये मैंने आपको पूरा इसका स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ह्यूमन आईज को एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश करी है इस वीडियो में. सभी बच्चे इसको बहुत ध्यान से सुने, एनसीईआरटी बुक से इसको पढ़ें एक बार. बुक के अंदर बच्चों एक साथ इसको दिया हुआ है पूरा पैराग्राफ बनाकर, बट इट इज मच बेटर इफ यू राइट द नोट्स ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ह्यूमन आई इन दिस फॉर्म. You mention the different part first, firstly name, and then about their functioning, their role. Okay, इस तरीके से यदि हम लिखते हैं तो हमारे एग्जामिनेशन के लिए ज़्यादा बेनिफिट है, आपको लर्न करने में भी आसानी होगी. हाँ, डायरेक्ट यदि हमसे किसी पर्टिकुलर पार्ट का जैसे आइरिस का फंक्शन पूछा या प्यूपिल का पूछते हैं या रेटिना का स्पेसिफिक किसी पॉइंट पे यदि हमें बात करनी है, then only we will mention that particular part. Otherwise, if the question is draw the diagram of human eye and explain its different components, then you have to explain till this point. So dear student, I hope कि आपको यहाँ तक सबको अच्छे से समझ में आ गया होगा इस वीडियो में, है ना. तो आप लोग सभी इसका रिवीजन करें और बाद में हम यहीं से इस पार्ट को कंटिन्यू करेंगे. एंड विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. टेक केयर एंड स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ. थैंक यू.